Hi, lovely to have you here. Welcome to the Electro Revolution channel. My name is Michael and I'm a car and tech enthusiast. In these series of episodes, we're going through a 2,000 kilometre road trip, or just thereabouts, 950 kilometres up and 950 kilometres back. Now, we've already covered the first 3 episodes, which takes us up from Sydney, New South Wales to Phillip Island in Victoria. And this is the start of the return home, the trip from Phillip Island, Victoria back to Sydney, New South Wales. Again, 950 or 956 kilometres all up. Now, I am excited to bring you these episodes. Why? Is because these are real world experiences. This episode, particularly this episode, starts with us right in the morning, driving away from Phillip Island. Now, originally in the trip planner, we determined to go to the BP Pulse up in Wangaratta, but during the trip, because it was over 4 hours, we needed a rest stop. And in that case, we went to Benalla, where we found an EV 50 kilowatt charger. So I hope you enjoy this episode. Good morning. Now, this is the time when I'm headed back to Sydney. So we've had a lovely time here at Phillip Island in Victoria. If you know about Victoria, or you know a little bit about Phillip Island, basically it's a couple of hours from Melbourne City, but we've had a wonderful time here. What I've done is charge the car to 100% at the resort. It still surprises me when I do this, and I really appreciate the fact that they do this. It's akin to bringing your petrol car and having the resort pay for all the petrol in your car, because that's exactly what's happened over this whole break. Is I've traveled around, we've gone out, we've done cruises, we've done whale watching, seals, all that sort of stuff. It's been fantastic here, and the whole time I've charged my car at the resort. And it's, as I said, it's just like them paying for your petrol. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to show you the kilometers. I'm going to zero the trip A, and I'm going to do the trip up until Sydney to see how many stops and things like that. So I'll do this now. So what we'll be doing now is zeroing the trip on the bottom right. So overall we've done 1,055 kilometers. I'll zero that trip A. That's by pressing the button on the seal on the right hand stalk. Now this will show me exactly the trip when I get back to home. And as you can see, it's on 100%, 623 kilometers. Now what we'll do here is we'll put our home address. Plan charges. Now what we can see is 3 charges, and we'll arrive at home at 38%. I'll actually change that to arrive a lot less, so we don't have to have so many charges here. Trip preferences, charge level at destination. We'll stick it on about 15%. Okay. And now we can see we've got a BP Pulse at 22 minutes, 29 minutes at another EV, and an NRMA, most probably the same one we used before.
Turn left.
And here we go. What we see here is our original first stop after leaving the resort. And that was, as you can see, the BP Pulse. Now, as you can appreciate, as we were traveling, because it is quite a long distance and a lot of time in the car, we did need to take a rest stop. We did need to take a bathroom break, freshen up, have some food, have some drink. So we couldn't make it the entire way to the BP Pulse. So during the trip, what I did is I rerouted and found the nearest charger. And the nearest charger was in Benalla, which was here. I think that's what you call it. So we was in Benalla, and it was an EV charging system, and that charging system unfortunately was only 50 kilowatts, so much different from the BP Pulse at 150 kilowatt. So this is the unit here where we were. We can take a look at the pictures, but these pictures don't truly represent the actual place. But if you take a look at the 360 view, this is where the charger was located. So this particular photo is from 2021, and of course more recently they installed chargers there, and this is the spot I was in right there. So this is where these next videos show the instrument display and also the charging system that's there. So this is our first stop since leaving Phillip Island, and yeah, we've been driving for a while now. I think we've done over 300 or something kilometers. I'll take a photo after this charge session. But as you can see, it's now 12:01 p.m. and we left around 7 o'clock this morning, I think, from memory. So yeah, this is a 50 kilowatt charger. Not as fast as I'd hoped for, but you know, that's something I can check prior to the trip. And yeah, so it will take a little bit to perform this charge because I'm expecting it to go to about 80%. That'll be the quickest, and then I'll leave. And of course, this is the EV charger, as you can see with the logo. And these are the two charging ports it's got. Now, I'm not sure how popular the left charger is anymore, but yeah, it's only got one charging station. This is, I think, Shepparton we're in. I would expect more charging stations, but anyway, we've only got the one charging station with the one CCS2 plug. So as you can see here, it's charging at 48.2 kilowatt. I would personally hope for a much faster charger, but this is where we're at the moment. So we've looked at this particular charger. It's going to be a while at 50 kilowatt. So we've decided to actually go to a faster charger, and there is one, the BP Pulse, 28 kilometers away. We're at 51% at the moment. It's obviously considering that by the time we get there it'll be 43%, and from there we can charge to 80% at least. So that's what we're going to do from here. So I'll stop this charging process and continue my journey to the BP Pulse. So just before I'd stopped the charger from charging the car, this was the current status. And once I'd stopped the charger, this is what I was left with. 52% of battery charge, 23 kilowatts of injected energy into the battery, going for 29 minutes. Now, I'll also put up the cost of this particular charge on this first screenshot. And now the second screenshot, which shows the fully injected energy into the battery. And then of course I moved on to the second stop. I certainly hope you enjoyed that episode. One of the good things about these particular types of episodes is they document real world experiences. So what that means is things change. As you're traveling, you may have a trip planner, you may have other things you need to do, and things change. And during those changes, you do encounter sometimes challenges because you haven't planned for them. And that's what's great about these particular episodes, I think. So if you enjoyed this episode, please give us a thumbs up for a like, subscribe to the channel, share this content with someone who'd enjoy it, or just leave us a comment and say thanks. It really all helps. So until the next episode, I hope to see you there. Bye for now.